Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean 5. Last time, we rescued Aurelia and we decided to head on back to Tracor, so here we go.
Master. Well now, what is the issue with supplies?
That won't be a problem.
Treatment of the wounded?
Our medical corps is seeing to them, but no soldiers are too injured to...
No, speaking of the townspeople.
Oh, of course you are. I'll have the medical corps look at them right away.
Seriously? Get out of the way, Bunny! You're totally ruining this cutscene!
Your son has... Now's not the time.
Let me just say he's performing admirably.
That's good to hear. Now, if you have nothing further, I'll be going.
I don't, sir.
Well, I bet Really is quite pooped from that big adventure. How about we go back to the inn and get some rest? What an idea! I'm not very tired. You just haven't noticed yet. Come on now, let's get you to bed.
Well, nothing else to do, I suppose, so we might as well head on down there. And I wonder what tragedy is going to befall us at the end, because it seems like these writers like to recycle ideas. We went through a recycled area, and now we get to go through a recycled inn issue. Really? No dialogue? Way to cheap out, game.
I must be anxious or something. Maybe a breath of fresh air would do me some good.
Because, as we all know, every JRPG hero is a total insomniac. None of them can ever get any rest. Reminds me of something from Final Fantasy VI. I've been getting some Final Fantasy VI vibes from this game for quite some time now, actually.
Whoops.
Oh, it's Hannah and Gunter and what's-his-face. Man, it's... You know, here I'm trying. I'm making an effort to talk to the NPCs, and they do not want to talk to me, and they have nothing to say. Really? It's been a while, Crocodile? You need to fire your writers. Like, what the hell? This is so god-awful. Anyway, let's go over here and talk to Daddy Dearest.
Who's there? What are you doing out this late?
That's my line.
I talked to Victor earlier. He told me you become quite the swordsman.
You've never praised me before.
Yes, I have. You've just forgotten.
No, I never. All you ever did was get mad at me.
That's so now. What's gonna happen with that little girl?
We're still not sure, but one thing is, we're gonna give it all we've got to keep her safe.
To think that I'd hear you talk about protecting people.
That statement is proof that you're now able to care for those around you, to think of people other than yourself. The desire to shelter the weak from danger is one that blossoms in all people eventually, and it seems it has now blossomed in you, son. I'd say you've grown into a fine example of a man.
Something here is wrong. Find Victor immediately and tell him to go on reconnaissance. Then go back to your friends and help them prepare for the worst. Got it?
Got it.
The writers really need to try some nuance in this game, because there's none of it. It goes straight from peaceful night at the end to, all of a sudden we're under attack. There's no in-between. It's like, they wanted to put in, like, you know, in-between things, segues, but they just didn't have the budget, I guess. Who knows?
Hey, Victor. My dad wants you to go on reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance. He said that? I'll gather my subordinates and leave right away.
Uh-oh. Is this some sort of...
Deadly!
It isn't Kronos, is it?
We're under attack! The enemy's upon us!
We're out.
Since we've opened this can of worms, time to get down and dirty.
Oh, crap! We are under attack! That happened really sudden. Yeah, everything happens really sudden in this game, so totally ignore them and head on back to Daddy Dearest.
Their commander's here.
Madden can't do! This is nothing but a war of attrition! Get away! Exactly! The only time you truly lose is when you give up!
It's really hard to hear their dialogue in battle like that. They have a lot of dialogue, but you can't hear it overall, like the screaming and the munting and the groaning. Anyway, the commander is completely invincible. Just kill his little, subordinates, and then eventually they'll run away, or, you know, teleport out, or whatever it is that they happen to do.
Retreat! This isn't over yet.
I'm fine.
No,
I'll do it.
not by a long shot.
We just kicked your ass! How come nobody in JRPGs ever just dies? This guy's really creepy, and his close-up he reminds me of one of the villains from Tales, but I can't put my finger on it.
Take the lead in this clash. Relia, I won't. So, maiden, you're the one Kronos is chasing around. Don't get near us! Don't want to listen? Then consider his lifeblood still. Dad, no! If only you'd listened to me, this wouldn't have happened. All right now, don't try anything funny. This guy's my leverage, so I'm taking him with me. Stay back!
It's okay. Don't worry about me.
Shut your jowls! And now for my first demand. Let's see. How about you pack up and scram by sunrise? That should be enough for now. I'll let your imaginations run wild about the others.
This is all my fault. I should have been watching Relia more closely.
Let's go after her right now.
Not so fast. What if the enemy were to discover us?
They won't if we act now.
Have any idea where they might have gone?
There's the old execution site to the northwest they've been using as a camp.
What an eerie place to choose for a camp.
It's where all the criminals in the country used to be disposed of. But from the accounts we've heard, the government supposedly abandoned it a long time ago.
Then, that's where we'll head.
I would like to accompany you as well.
Lieutenant?
Then count us in too.
As you have no official directive to go there, such actions would constitute a breach of conduct. I could never ask that of you.
Come on!
That's an order.
Understood.
Lieutenant, please bring Advisor Camus home safe.
Good luck, sir.
Let's get going, Victor. You won't be going as Lieutenant Oakville of the Central Rasulian Army, but as Victor, a friend and fellow disciple of my father, right?
That's exactly right. Lead the way, my brethren of the blade.
I know we can save him.
All right, let's get to it.
But first things first, we need to head back to the inn. Because right now the shops are closed, but if you go back into the inn and then you head out, then that will magically reopen the shops. And there's some pretty good equipment there that I want to upgrade for everybody. So I just did that off screen. And also, I want to check the quest board just to update it. And also, we can fulfill one of the quests on the way over there. So let me just go through this really quick and accept them. I believe that that's the one that we're going to be fulfilling. But we're going to be doing quests in their own episode for the most part. But I will be checking quest boards, you know, since I'm here. So again, I'm just going to buy, I bought more items, and I bought total upgrades of equipment for everybody off-screen. That being said, let's head on out of here. Now, you may have noticed that as I've been fighting, Fidel has been gradually regaining MP. And if you look on this map, there is a black hole in the bottom left-hand corner. And if you go through that black hole and you kill the boss at the end, you'll get a fairy armband, and that restores 1% of the character's MP every, I don't know, 3 to 5 seconds or so. So whenever Fidel's using double slash all the time, and it really doesn't cost all that much, it only costs like, 6 or 7 MP, and he's regaining 17 MP every 5 seconds or so, his MP woes are completely and utterly solved. So that's pretty nice. There's also some other equipment that you can get at this point in the game from various black holes in the Soma region, in the coast of Minos, in the Rasulian Plains, and in the Eastern Eye Heads. But I'm going to be doing all of those off-screen. I'm just going to be getting the various equipment from them, but right now I don't think it's a good time to kind of stop and do that. I'm probably going to end up doing that whenever I do my next private action episode, since I kind of have to run all over the place anyway. And right now we're kind of in a important part of the story. I mean, Relia has been kidnapped yet again. What is this, like number 3? It reminds me of Shirley from Tales of Legendia. Ugh, what a crappy game. And Fidel's dad has been shot. You know, not that we really care about Fidel and his daddy issues, but, it's there. So, here we are with Sandra the Majestic, I believe. And if you didn't get that quest off the quest board, she wouldn't appear right here. You would just fight other random monsters. So, I figured, you know, we might as well do it. It's on the way. You're going to see it in the video anyway. It is what it is. I'm not going to go back and get the reward until the next time that we have to go into Tricor, though, just to make things flow a little bit better. So, just continue on our way to get some treasure over here. What do we have? I don't even know what we got there, because we got all those items from the enemies, and it doesn't give us like a separate window to let us know what we received from the treasure box. So, yeah. But quite honestly, all the treasures in this game are pretty crappy. Like, it's all a bunch of, like, crafting materials and shit, and it's like that signet card. It's basically a battle item that casts a spell. I mean, like, who really cares?
Let's go. Relia's waiting for us in there.
Well, we made it to the right place. But anyway, let's get some more treasure. Like, the best treasure that you can get are pretty much the books that teach you various skills. But those are pretty few and far between, I've gotta say. Also, in the end slate of this video, I'm going to be showing off what roles I have equipped on each characters. I'm going to be going through it after I deal with the synopsis and everything, so keep around for that in the end slate. And next time on Let's Play Star Ocean 5, we will head on into the slaughtery, see about rescuing Relia and Fidel's dad. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.